Of days camping near the border, I decided to move on and go to Uruguay. This is the Argentina-Uruguay border. I have completed all the process of cancelling Argentina and entering. Immediately after crossing the border, I have to ride on top of the dam. This is the dam that creates the lake where I have camped on Argentina side. So this is a man-made lake. They built this dam mainly for hydroelectric project, and this dam also have a huge hydroelectric plant which produce most of the electricity need for the country of Uruguay. It has a lot of turbines. I'm riding on top of the dam. On my right side, all those pillars, it's a turbine, hydroelectric turbines. It's similar to Itaipu Dam between Paraguay and Brazil. And this is purely a man-made lake, and it serves multiple purpose, mainly produce electricity. Uruguay is an interesting country. I didn't know much about this country before this trip, but it's a small country. It's the second smallest country in South America next to Suriname. It has only 3.5 million people. In that, almost 1.2 million people living in the capital city of Montevideo. And this country has a beautiful landscape, very fertile lands, and known for its rolling hill landscapes and the beef production, wool, and the dairy. The main economy is agriculture export and producing agriculture-based products, and the shipping industry at the capital city on the Atlantic side is very popular. That is one of the main economic engine for this country. And mainly agriculture is a main industry. This country is known for its social program, and they have a universal health care and free education up to the university, and it's known for its political stability and mostly European settlers, so the food is mainly influenced by a European cuisine. However, with all this social program, this country is one of the most expensive country in South America. For example, here the gasoline, like a gas gallon, is close to $9. It's pretty expensive. And it's a stable country, very nice country, but I don't plan to spend a lot of time here. It has a beautiful beaches, and the city of Colonia del Sacramento is famous for its UNESCO heritage, and a lot of tourists, mainly from Brazil and Argentina, they visit this country. Okay, I'm in Uruguay. The senior is putting the flag, Uruguay flag. You put this side. The other senior putting Uruguay on the other side. Okay. Put it right. I was planning to camp near a river on the way, but the weather became really bad, and there was a storm on my way. I had no choice of camping. I had to find a place to stay, and then rain started very heavily, and the wind also became heavy. I find a small gas station, and I waited there for the rain and the storm to pass through. Fortunately, due to the storm, I was not able to do a camping, and I found that the nearest city where I can find a hotel is almost 80 kilometers from here. It's called Trinidad. So I ride towards that city, And then I find a hotel there and I stayed that night. And there also it was raining. The next day I moved from there towards this capital. Trinidad. I was riding towards Montevideo. I found a small town called San José. It's a very small, beautiful town on the river, so I decided to stay there for a night. But finding a hotel became really challenging because everything is so expensive. I was tossed around to different hotels from one place to other place through the city, but it became really difficult because there is no parking. Finally, I end up with booking a hotel, bit expensive, but it's a very nice hotel. I stayed there for a night. The next day, I started riding towards the capital, Montevideo. On the way, it was very beautiful, lot of farmlands, rolling hills, so much livestock, and then beautiful agriculture. It's really a nice drive, not heavy traffic. And it's a very beautiful place. I reached there. This is the bus terminal in San Jose, Uruguay. Traveling in a BYD electric car first time. That looks really good, and the dashboard have a huge screen, and wow, it looks like almost like Tesla. The video is a very vibrant city, and it's very famous for its architecture. This side is the old city, and then the back side is the new. This is the popular city center of Montevideo. It's really very famous for its architecture, and it's really it is the biggest port in the country or in this region. Montevideo is famous for its port and ship. This is the shore road. Montevideo is famous for its architecture, ports, and the shoreline. Along the shore, they have a beautiful bike trail, parking car, jogging, and then people who fishes. So it's the standard of living here is really high, and people are really very active, and the weather also beautiful. Except it's a little bit expensive. It's a very beautiful city. I decided to ride to the UNESCO Heritage City, it's a Colonia. From there, there is a ferry service to Buenos Aires, Argentina. From Montevideo also there is a ferry service, but it is longer. But I heard that drive towards Colonia is very beautiful and the city also very famous. So I wanted to visit the city, and then from there I decided to go to Argentina. This is Mr. Gustavo, the host for my Airbnb. He's a multi-talent person.
Thanks a lot.
Gardener, landscaper, yoga teacher.
I try to.
Yeah, very interesting person, very nice. We were
It's a
chatting.
It's a pleasure to
Nice
receive
meeting you, sir. Looks like some kind of monument. It's a lot of touristic place. Many tourists are this place. I don't know what it is. This is the ferry terminal. There are three operators: Colonial Express, Seacourt, and it's very organized. And I bought the ticket for tomorrow, 10:30, so I have to be here. I have to go back to Airbnb, and at least one thing is done. The ferry terminal parking lot is very organized. It's very, very organized.